What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. And once again, I'd like to start by giving a massive shout to Philip for sharing with me his comprehensive Duran Duran collection. And indeed, I was thinking, I think I have a few B-sides and bonuses left, but it was Seb who brought it to my attention. There really are a lot of B-sides, and that made me take a little bit closer look to the folder in Philip's archive that he's given me access to called Singles. And indeed, even though the folders have a lot of names of tracks from the records, from the actual albums, it was oh wait, right, so click open the folder, boom, there's the B-sides, and already it is clear that there's a whole bunch to go through. So yeah, this is there will be more Duran reactions before I get to the second look phase than I realized. So again, shout out to Philip, shout out to Seb for sort of encouraging me to look a little bit closer in terms of just how many single releases and in relation B-sides that I hadn't yet reacted to. So indeed, we're going back to the first single, which is Planet Earth, and the B-side is called Late Bar, a phrase I'm very interested by. Just as a direct literal interpretation, it makes me think of a late night joint, a place that stays open late. People go, whether they're regulars or just people looking for a sort of a haunt, to get drunk or to hang out late in the evenings. So yeah, I don't know if bar is specifically that context of a social establishment, a pub in many places of the world, or what was it's like a something house, not like a brew house, but there's another term that I'm a free house, I think, which is an older name for that type of establishment. Again, it might not relate to that type of social institution at all, but that's what it makes me think of. So yeah, we'll have to see what it's all about lyrically, but I am excited to listen to this because what still to this day one of my favorite Duran albums is the self-titled debut album. I just love this sort of mixture of synth pop certainly, but synth rock as well, new age, almost like post-punk. Certainly Careless Memories felt that way. So bottom line, I'm excited to go back to this sort of flavor of Duran and hear something from that era, which up to this point I haven't yet heard. So once again, shout out to all the Duran fans. Lots more distance to go. So let's get it started. This is Duran Duran Late Bar, the B-side of the first single, Planet Earth. I like it already. I like that pad, kind of elegant synth. There's a hole in the wall next to you. Things and legs are crawling through. The man is searching for the door and you run. You're coming out, you're going down. There's an all-night party in room 7609. You can dance together all night if you've got the time. So a bit crazy, I like it. And the guitar. Buttons move like flies on the wall. You wanna run, there's no space at all. The dance is spinning in the mirror, but you're coming out, you're coming round. There's an all-night party in room 7609. Sounds like a hotel room, but late night parties they are talking about. Oh, I love that little drum roll. Atmospheric language, sort of spacey in its ambience. love it, and it does very much have the feel of that debut album. So, yeah, you know, I feel like it could have been on there. Which, is there 9 tunes on the opening album? Again, I get it. You know, the inclusion or non-inclusion of certain tunes. You know, it's sort of the band as committee. They have to figure out what songs they want to use, and obviously it's a dialogue with the label. But yeah, I don't think that that album had an overabundance of songs. I feel like, you know, that was good enough, that could have worked. Let me know if you disagree. I know there's been a number of like different opinions as I've been going through some of the bonus tunes. There are a few, it seemed like most people were like, you know, this could have been on the album. I've been doing a lot of the bonus tunes from the Astronaut era recently. It's been interesting to see some of the opinions, but I think that was fantastic. Again, it had that kind of like new wave synth pop, synth rock somewhere, you know, like Venn diagram. And yeah, I like the audacity of the vocals in the chorus, and it sounded like either, again, it's Simon being layered, or it's maybe like Nick or somebody else on like in a supporting vocal there. Not quite sure. Do let me know if you're familiar with this one. But yeah, a very cool tune. And now, again, that I have a better understanding of, you know, where all the gold lies and the sort of the minds of their B-sides and singles and so on. Yeah, a lot more Duran reactions coming, as I said, even before we get to the second look phase. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.